Very cool. All right, make sure that we're all muted. But anyway, hello everybody, and welcome once again to a spooky edition of the Cluckin Crew live stream. All right, I'm not doing that the whole time. I am the creator and the voice of Chucky Chicken, Michael Cook. It is so good to be here with you today, October 12th, 2023, and with me are my three main boys. My right-hand man, the one and only Elias Levine, one of the best dang animators that I've ever had the privilege of working with, Matthew Coe.
Hey, everybody.
And of course, our fantastic art director and the guy who makes Chucky and myself look real good, the one and only Tito.
Huh? Oh, hi.
You had one job, Tito.
Damn, sorry.
All right.
I did my job, Michael.
You did. So, how was your week, everybody? How's it going? I don't know what I'm going to be for Halloween either, to be honest with you. Of course, it would have to be Garfield. Oh, okay.
When I think of Garfield costume, I think of Lasagna Cat.
Lasagna Cat. Oh my lord, don't even get me started on that. Anyway, before we begin, I don't normally do this, but I do want to give our all of our thoughts and wishes to all the people over in the Middle East right now with all the craziness happening. Please be safe. And for those of you who are dealing with all that craziness, know that we love you. Know that that we're thinking of you, and that's all I'm going to say about that. With all that being said, though, please be sure, if you like what we're doing here, give us a like, leave a little thumbs up, leave us a comment, and be sure to subscribe to all of our social medias and all that fun stuff. Yeah, heck of a week.
Yeah.
Heck of a week. So, but yes, Halloween is drawing near. I actually drove past Six Flags Great America today.
Oh, yeah.
And it was closed, but it should be opening back up tomorrow because it's only open.
They must
Are
be
you referring to one in Valencia?
What was that?
Are you referring to the one in Valencia?
No. The one in Gurnee, Illinois. So. Yes. Yeah, there were. I was actually chatting with somebody about this yesterday, I think. When they built Marriott's Great America, because Marriott was the company that owned the Great America theme park back in the 70s, they built two. They built one in Santa Clara, California, and then the other one they built was in Gurnee, Illinois. And very interesting spot for a theme park, but there it's been for 45 years, which is pretty rad. And yeah, it's my home theme park, so I enjoy it. But anyway, let's see who is here in the chat. Saberwing, hello, good to see you. Kimberly Gonzalez, good to see you too. Dylan Royer, hello, buddy. We have Dirk Carnage. I hope there's no relation to Don Carnage, because that'd be scary. And we have Farnoggin here. Let's see some of the comments here. Saberwing says, I see Louie Loon is dressed up as Gander the Grey. I adore that. That's very funny. I
like that a lot.
That's very funny. Kimberly says, hey, Saby Thing, hey, wait a minute. You're the one that posted that Luca Bacon meme being eaten up. I'm still laughing at that. I missed that one, but you know what? Saberwing, I do have that rapier wit. You do. You truly do. Let's see. We're going to scroll down a little bit here. Elias, you're muted.
Oh, no. My OBS switched my microphone, so I had to switch that back real quick. I don't know why I did that.
Dirk Carnot says, I touched a rhino last week, so I'm in a great mood. Let's hope that he, let's hope he liked it too. Is Great America the one with the safari park? No, it is not. That is Great Adventure, just on the outskirts of New York. Saberwing, yay, Great America, love the Iron Wolf, yes! Oh my God, are you Chicagoan? Are you from the area? We can talk about that in the Discord. But holy cow, that's so cool! Don't dox yourself here, man.
Yeah.
But yes, very cool. So good to be back. It has been a heck of a week. As many of you know, we dropped our trailer last week, and boy howdy, that thing has gone. It's kind of bursted a lot of our expectations. It is currently sitting at 130,000 views on Twitter, which is absolutely insane. Not only that, on all everywhere else, it did pretty well. But yeah, thank you all so much for checking out the trailer, for all of the kind thoughts, and for the record, yes, the addressing of the audio. Yes, we are going to be fixing the audio in the final version of the show. So
Yes.
we'll put out more sneak peeks and more trailers as it gets closer to release time, and I promise you the audio will fixed. So yeah,
We will
thank
fix
you.
the audio. Stop bullying, please. Very sensitive.
Thank you,
Hey,
Tino.
it's out of your. Hey, it's out of your hands. It's everyone's microphone quality.
Yeah, but
I guess.
I can, we can find a way to make, our audio sound better. So we will work on that going into next year. By the way, folks, if you
Hire a
want-
recording studio, man.
Well, I would love to, but we need money to do that. So I'll tell you what, if we get more people on Patreon to help us with that, or we get, some folks helping out here with super chats or what have you. Yes,
Fingers
we
crossed,
will.
man.
Exactly. It's up to these guys, because we do everything. Every dollar
man,
that they give us goes back to the show.
I hope we have more Patreon backers after the trailer.
We do. We do. We did get a
Really?
one or two. Yes, we did, which is super cool. We're now at $50 a month on Patreon, which is, by the way, thank you so much. Our latest Patreon was Jolly Rancher 2.0. I know he comes on and he joins us on stream. I've seen him. I have not seen him yet today. Somebody let me know when he hops on, because I need to give him a massive thank you, because he's like a now $20 pledge, which is so cool. And if you want to be thanked on the stream personally, as well as on all of our other videos, you can become a Patreon as well. We got some really fun perks, including getting a Chuck Sona of yourself on the show, as well as behind the scenes stuff, blah blah blah, all that fun stuff. But we're not going to talk about that today, because we don't want to scare.
Become on my Patreon today.
Thank you. we don't want to scare anybody away with this money talk. However, we are going to have a spooktacular time.
I know,
today.
I'm just
You see what I did
goofy.
there?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm cute. Yeah. What are we doing today, Elias?
Pardon?
What are we doing today?
We're gonna be watching our old Halloween cartoons.
Ooh.
So, to do that,
What do you mean hours?
well, the old Chucky chicken cartoons.
Exactly.
So what should we start with?
Yes, Charlotte would write me about me in her web, 100%. Well, we have 4 shorts that we're going to be showcasing today. One of the very first Chucky chicken cartoons, Chicken Fright. Ironically, the first Chucky chicken cartoon in color, which is pretty cool. We have of course, the world-renowned known Grim Grinning Giblets. And we have Zap-A-Lantern and our trick-or-treating PSA.
Yeah, I think we should do Grim Grinning last, because it's the longest.
I agree.
Okay.
Do you want to get the short ones out of the way first, or?
Yeah.
Okay.
So shall we start with Chicken Fright?
Well, that one's a little longer, so the other 2 are like 20 seconds apiece.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah. This will be interesting.
I change it to...
Kimberly Gonzalez says the forest kind of reminds me of the forest from Snow White.
Ooh.
Yeah, kind of, you know, lots of spooky inspiration, lots of spooky things. By the way, did y'all... I don't know if any of y'all have ever seen this, but the Halloween special on the Disney Channel, Disney's Halloween Treat.
I don't know if I ever saw that one.
That's a good one. It was from the 80s, but it like replayed all the time. It had a bop of a theme song.
Okay.
Let us know in the chat. Have any of you seen Disney's Halloween Treat? Dirk Carnage. Oh my gosh. Yeah, oh, yep, they remember it. See you tomorrow. Maybe. Yep, that is the one with Hans Conried as the mirror. Absolutely. Oh, that stupid pumpkin, terrifying little me. Oh my gosh, yes.
So
That was a fantastic Halloween special. Ah, here we go. All right.
So then I could let me find a good size for this.
Well, don't cover you two. There we go.
I think.
Why don't you make us a little smaller?
Yeah.
We're doing no, that's not us.
This is us.
Oh.
There's a delay, Michael.
Oh, right. Sorry, I am looking on. You're right. My fault. I was looking on YouTube.
Like very small.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
So first up is Zappo Lantern. Let me turn the volume up on this a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And here we go.
Can't hear. Can't hear it.
Well, you're watching it on Discord, which won't have the sound.
Oh shoot! Right.
My
fault. My fault. Sorry.
That makes sense.
Yeah, just
My
just
fault.
remember there will be audio on the Discord. So
right.
Wow.
I like that one.
That was a very fun one. That was the first. That was the very first thing.
Looks like a bumper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was the first thing that Andrew worked on. So.
Oh yeah.
Andrew Mortimer is our very dear friend, all the way from jolly old England, and very good pal. Real talk. This animation kind of reminds me of a Lucas point and click.
I love those.
You know what? I would take that as a compliment.
And then, so we just have the 4, right?
Yeah, we just have the 4.
Okay. So then I'll do our newest.
Are we not going to talk about it then, or are we just gonna?
Oh, I mean, we could talk about it if you want.
Yeah, let's talk about it. Short and sweet. That was good.
Yeah. I mean, I wasn't on the team. I think I joined like right after this.
I think so.
Right
yeah.
after this, it was starting on Carolers, right?
Right. Yeah. I didn't mean it as a compliment, so yeah. You should take it as a compliment. Day of the Tentacle and Curse of Monkey Island are lovely. Great animation, Michael. David Van Sr. Oh my gosh, no, you are still a part of this thing. David Van Zyce Sr., he is an amazing voice actor. He's a fantastic performer and singer. He is a very dear friend. He was the original voice of Luca Bacon for Firehosed. So, oh my gosh, yes, we need to bring him on board and get him doing voices for us again. We haven't had any stuff to voice in a long time, so don't worry, we will bring you back on, I promise. You are still with us, we still love you, so don't go anywhere, Dave. You are the I think Elias may be dead, though.
Timber!
Timber!
It's okay, stream didn't hear anything, so...
Oh, well, there you go. Legit chicken, yes.
Everything went crash.
Exactly. Is everything okay?
Oh, yeah.
Cats?
No, me being clumsy.
Oh, well,
You
stop
sounded
it.
like cans, Elias. Are you, like, drunk?
No! I just need to put my cans in a bag so I can take them to get...
Give me a quick second, guys. Hold on.
Okay, sorry.
Listen, I'm just a little silly guy.
Yeah, that's
All
what
right.
I like. I wish I was as serious and gaius as you.
Uh, anyway. So yeah. Um, yeah, that was a fun Halloween thing. We also had guest animator. Oh my gosh, I want to make sure that yep, Pino Nippi Inoi, who is one of our dear friends over in Italy, a phenomenal animator and Disney artist, and he actually guest animated Louis for this cartoon, which was also very very cool.
Yeah.
It was we had Brian Finley on as a consultant. He was the one who kind of helped me with like the background stuff. We had Laura and Inka Van Galen, who are very dear friends. Imka Van Galen did the animation or did the background, which I mean, holy cow, looks absolutely spectacular. And I did the animation of Chucky, Andrew in between, and did the ink and color on the whole cartoon. And I also did the animation of the pumpkin at the end too, which was kind of fun. So,
Well,
so yeah,
speaking of
this
Brian, speaking of Brian, he's the reason why I introduced you guys.
yes, Brian has been singing the praises of Chucky Chicken for a number of years now, and we love and adore him. We are hoping to get him to help out with production. He has been super busy with his show, The Ugwug, up in New Brunswick, I believe it is, Eastern Canada. Yes.
Yeah, northeastern
So
Canada.
Northeastern Canada. So go check him out. He also is he's done his stuff with Drawn to It Studios. He's got so much stuff like Booger Files and
He once had a podcast that has audio issues every time.
Kind of reminds me of someone.
yeah. No, really? Listen, listen, the company you hang with dictates the life you lead, and I prefer to hang in good company. Bad audio, good company. Oh,
Not only he did the podcast, he also did a series with yours truly, Michael Cook, called "Reducers Without a Clue."
Yeah.
that's right. You. Oh my God, that is right. We did do that show, Producers Without a Clue. It was because of the interview that he had me on his show, the Drawn to It podcast, and we just became super fast friends. And he wanted to showcase basically our production on our two different shows that we were working on. He was doing, oh my gosh, his two little bunny characters. Um, oh my
Yeah,
gosh,
yeah.
they
I
were,
remember I was there seeing the
yeah,
animatic on his channel.
yeah. Like like Dusty or Mimsy, I think it was.
Yeah, that's
I,
the name.
okay, yeah. And then
Oh, oh, by the way, that episode and the series, the reason why is the reason why I was introduced to you, Michael Cook, and the reason and also the reason why I joined you.
well, thank you. I appreciate that, Matthew. That's very sweet. And yeah,
Because
those
I like listening to podcasts about animation.
Yeah.
oh, thank you. That really means a lot. So it was a lot of fun. Brian has been begging me to pick it up with him again, and one day we will. So it's just been kind of hectic the past year with everything going on our end and over on his end. So I have to catch up with him and see what's going on. But yeah, so this was came out right. This was a COVID cartoon, and it was short and sweet, and it got a lot of people, a lot of attention on Chucky back in 2020, and yeah, it still holds up pretty well.
Yeah, I like it. And then, shall I move on to
Yes,
our
please.
newest Halloween cartoon?
Yes.
Okay, wait, let me give it a second. Make sure everyone's ready. And okay, it should be okay.
Hi kids, Chucky Chicken here. Remember when you're trick-or-treating, be sure that you only go to neighborhoods and areas that you know really, really well. Mary, Emma.
This one's fun. I like this one.
Yeah, this was a very fun one.
This was,
if we
I think,
wanted-
one of the first ones that I really worked on. I
Yeah.
did the rough animation, and I finished cleanup. And I did all the compositing. I did the background. This was an Elias heavy.
this was an Elias heavy episode, and that's why it was only like 10 seconds.
Yeah. Listen, I spent all the time on the background.
I know you did. I know this was a year ago that we
It
did
was,
this.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, 1 year. And so it was so funny because I came up with the idea in like 2019, 2020. And I wanted to do like a really fun, because, I'm from the 90s, the 80s and 90s. And we had PSAs in all of our cartoons. So I thought it would be kind of fun to do like a mock PSA, I guess, but
Mhm.
still have something that people exactly do as he says, not as he does. That's
Yeah.
the story of my life. And we found this. Oh my god, I could pick this apart. Let's see. The background, as we mentioned, is the spooky forest that we're all currently in right now.
Yeah.
Excuse me. I drew this when I was at the Art Institute in 2010 or 2011, and this was actually for the next cartoon that we're going to see, and it actually is in the next cartoon that you're going to see. I want to see if you folks can
Really?
point it out. Yes. I am still Charles Entertainment Chicken. You better believe it. And then, of course, Elias came and just beautified it and made it look extra spooky. But we came up with the idea of Chucky in the pumpkin outfit, and this is right off of the heels of Grim Grinny Giblets, and I'm really, really pleased with how this one came out. This was a lot of fun, and
Yeah.
it was the last time that we used the high-pitched Chucky voice.
Yes, I do have the version with the high-pitched Chucky voice, and we all collectively decided we hated it. So that's
Yes.
kind of the
Yeah.
that's
That's
how
why-
Chucky
yes.
does it. That's why Chucky sounds like a normal guy now.
Exactly, because in the trailer for the YouTube channel, as well as the original Patreon/Kickstarter video, yes, I used both. I used one video for both. We decided to pitch the voice to make him sound more cartoony, and then we decided
That sounds not
Yeah.
good.
it sounds very stinky, as you would say.
Yeah,
so
dude.
we
That
changed it.
sounds cringe.
Yes, very cringe, indeed. But all right, what about you guys? What about you guys' thoughts? What do you think of this one?
I mean, I had a lot of fun working on this. When I got the cleaned up animation back, I wasn't terribly happy, but I went in there and I fixed the things that I could. Like when he waves
weren't
his arm,
terrible.
I'm not happy with how that looked.
Who
But
did the cleanup on that one?
I think it was happy. Because I remember this was the project where I had to tell everyone draw on one layer
Yes.
because
yes.
compositing is so much easier when you do that. And if you don't
True.
do that, I'll come to your house and I'll rip your hair out of your head.
Okay, don't do that. Don't threaten people.
Out of my own head even.
Okay, there you go.
I hope I
we
don't
continue-
upset you with my legs.
Before we continue, Dirk Carnage says Chucky never got out of the woods. So now they're just running with this. And Dr. Pistol Productions, if Chucky never made it out of the woods,
I like that.
Dirk Carnage, the entire series is a prequel to this PSA.
Yeah, he went in there one Halloween and he never got out.
You know what? You got me. This is the series finale here, folks. Ends not with a bang, but where am I?
Yeah, I think this is probably like the highest quality versus fastest output of a cartoon that we've done.
Yeah, I would say so. This was where we really were like, okay, we need to do something really good and put it out super quick.
This was my first
Did we-
foray into the compositing as well.
Yeah. Didn't we? This took us a week. This was like,
Yeah,
a week,
something
5 days.
something crazy like that.
yeah, it was like a week, 5 days to get this one done, which is,
Really?
yeah. As
I
a
could,
matter
I
of
could
fact,
get it all done. I could get it all done in less than 48 hours.
I was just
Well,
about
you're
to say this
superhuman,
was.
Matthew. Not everyone is superhuman.
Yeah.
This is true. No creation is ever perfected laws, only finished to a great state at the best. Though that's not a bad thing. Thank you, Engie B.
Yeah.
Exactly. Nobody's perfect, but everyone pretends to be. This PSA is warning us not to make the same mistake as him. Yes,
Yeah,
Farnagan.
exactly.
Do not go wandering into a haunted forest unless you have your friend. Wait.
Wait, where
I
did
mean,
they
it sounds
go?
like
They
something
brought
everyone
me
knows, but
here.
apparently not.
As the four of us are now apparently in the same haunted forest.
Uh-oh.
Exactly. Whoa. All right. So yeah, that was tips for trick and treating. That was a very fun one. I did enjoy that cartoon
Yeah.
quite a bit. So moving right along. By the way, if you want to rewatch all these later, they are all still on YouTube. So that's always a fun time. Oh, sorry, I didn't notice the next one was starting.
That's some heavy rain.
Yeah.
That's some off perspective house.
Well, Michael did all the backgrounds here himself, I believe.
I know.
We'll get into it a little bit here. Oh my god. This is so bad.
Why you don't have an overlay of the rails?
This is one of your first ones, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
This was the second Chucky Chicken cartoon ever. This was number 2.
I'm gonna stop this. I don't know what the music is from.
Grim Gritting Yes. Yeah, thank you. We don't need to get demonetized.
Yeah.
Oh my lord.
So
All right.
let's scroll through here.
Mute it. Yeah, we'll mute it. So yeah, chicken fight. There's a reason why I hit this for so long.
There it is. There it is.
It's the spooky words 10 years ago.
Before and after.
Exactly. Yeah. So okay. So a little bit of backstory on the Who. None of the people, except for myself, are part of the making of this cartoon. So it was me and my buddy Coleman Surratt did the animation. I did the original animation all on paper, and then initially brought it into Flash to then trace and vectorize, so on and so forth. Coleman got me a copy of Toon Boom Animate. That's how far back this goes.
Yeah.
And taught me how to use it, and I was like, holy cow, I love Toon Boom again. This is so cool. I wanted the cartoon to look more authentic and more like a classic, like 1930s cartoon. So I had my buddy Samantha Burt. She now goes by Samantha McDonald. She just got married. Well, been married for a while. She hand painted with watercolors the background for this cartoon, which including this one that you see on the screen right now. Which, holy cow, it was so cool. I did all the voices. The Chucky Chicken theme song was composed by my buddy Devin Ray. Did he do this version? I think he did, yes. But it was originally done by Jesse Ramey, and then he came and he just made it sound even better, which was super cool. What else? Let's scroll through. Yeah.
The perspective here is actually pretty good.
Thank you. Well,
Except for the door, but I mean, I won't.
Yes. Yeah. Again, this was my first, so this was the precursor to, this was what Grim Grinny Giblets is, what this was supposed to be. You know what I mean? So there was a lot. I did the compositing for the rain. I did go overboard with it, though. I'm not gonna lie. I just, yeah. Same thing with the lightning. Yes, he does look half blood. Okay, yeah, I was doing this thing where I thought I'd give him a. If you've seen the black and white version of Chucky, then you'll know that he had a black head and wings and feet and a black comb and then a white body. The cells look amazingly nice. They're not cells, but thank you. I really appreciate that. And also, Chucky, go back. I have to point this out. Go back to the last scene. Chucky had 3 toes.
He does, yeah.
We
chopped one of them off.
Yes, we did. Yeah, so.
Put those grippers away.
Yeah.
Yeah, put some socks on at least.
Exactly. So, yeah, I did all the effects. That's literally just a overlay of Chucky in a shadow.
I love how long this scene is. And then there are scenes in here, also this weird stuff going on.
I know, it was double exposed. I don't know what happened there.
Yeah.
I'm so mad. So mad.
There's so many parts in here that are so short that it's
yeah,
from there to there, it's
because I didn't know how to do proper timing. I didn't know the proper spacing for the frames. That's how green I was at this whole thing. And I love how if you go back a couple frames, yeah, the casket is drawn the wrong way for this. If you go forward, just a smidge. There, yeah.
I didn't even notice that at first.
So yeah, that's no one thought to erase the old casket. So that's just swell. Anyway, and then get this. The next shot, Chucky's colors are completely different because it is a completely different version of Chucky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right here.
That was the very first colorized version of Chucky, and then the next one is the more finalized version that we've been using.
Wow.
Up until. Well, okay.
For the most part.
Yeah, for the most part, it's pretty close to what we do for modern Chucky. So, again, I was kind of mad because they were supposed to do the railing on different layers, and they didn't. That's why he literally runs through, and there is no breaking, and this is why this was hidden for a very, very long time.
Oh, that's just the end. Chucky falls, and that's the end. He died.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. Yes, this is the bad box art Chucky Chicken, 100%. This is the Mega Man 1 box art. Dirk Carnage said, I like that the intro music sounded like something from Banjo-Kazooie. What? Yeah, me too. This was a very interesting era for Chucky. Again, second cartoon ever, first one in color. There was a lot of experimentation going on during that period, and
I know there's some errors in the animation where there's two cells of Chucky every frame.
You are so behind. We'll give you a minute to catch up. Anything else?
I mean, I don't know. I guess that's all I got to say about it.
Chucky McClucking dies. TM.
It's trademarked, so you couldn't use it.
Chucky McCluckin. Good lord, I got a story to tell you about McCluckin. Anyway, but yeah, that was Chicken Fright. Unfortunately, we would all disband after this next cartoon, and the very first era of Chucky Chicken would officially be over after
Mhm.
this one, and it would not be for another 6 years or 5 years that the next Chucky Chicken cartoon. If Chucky had a nickel for every time he died, he'd have 2 nickels.
Which is which is
What
I
happened to
forget
you?
what it
What
said.
happened between these 5 years?
I was working on Hodgepodge Tonight.
Which is not
And-
much, but it's weird that it happened twice.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I was working on a variety show called Hodgepodge Tonight, and that took up a lot of my time. I actually thought I had gotten into the YouTube game and animation game super late because Newgrounds was booming. This was 2011, 2012 that we finished this one. So we finished this in November of 2012, and I remember that because a couple of weeks later my grandpa passed away, and this was the very last thing that he ever saw. He saw me complete, and yeah, it was really sad. So I didn't feel good animating for a while, but then we did Hodgepodge, and that took up a lot of my time, and then I didn't want to give up on that. Thank God I did, because then I was able to get back to Chucky in about 2015. So a little 3-year hiatus there, and then finally 2016, 2017, the next Chucky cartoons came out. So, but yeah, this is sad. It's like the end of an era for me with this particular one, because that's like the last classic Chucky Chicken cartoon.
After
Alright.
two shorts.
After 2 shorts, yeah. Oh, and now we're on to the big one.
A big one.
You were right, Chucky. These Halloween traditions
This
are
short
so
could have
much
started with
fun.
an establishing
I'm so
shot.
glad I get to experience them for the first time, especially with you.
Aw. I'm all too happy to celebrate with you, Chelsea. Why don't we take a picture to commemorate the evening?
Chucky had smartphones.
Chelsea, it's getting awful late. Why don't we head for home?
Oh, Chucky.
That's
That's
right.
Chucky
Just
Chicken.
one
That's
more
Chucky
house,
Chicken the furry.
Please.
Chucky Chicken the Third, yeah.
Oh, what the hey?
Yeah, like
One
Lupin
more
the
won't be
Bird.
the death of me.
Oh, good. Because there's the house right there.
The old Grayson Manor! Chelsea, isn't there any other place we could go?
It's the only house in town we haven't been to yet. You're not afraid, are you?
Oh, that clever way you add that blue filter by the time the story comes.
Well, this
That
is
was
just
done by
perfect.
law.
The weatherman said nothing about it raining.
Yeah, he did. He said around midnight it was supposed to rain cats and dogs.
I don't see any cats or dogs.
It's an expression.
Whatever. Just rap on the door.
You were up on the door.
Still my favorite line.
Well, nobody's there. Time to head back.
Wait, Chucky!
I don't know why he was walking in place for a second there, but still fine.
It just felt like it.
Chelsea, I've got a bad feeling about this.
Oh, come on, Chucky. I doubt we are in any real danger.
If you say so.
Oh, that's a cheap walk. Just move the cell up and down and sliding across.
Very funny, Chucky.
What?
Don't play games with me, Chucky Chicken. I know it was you who said
Good evening.
I feel like Chelsea is
Who said
like,
that?
not as
that
likable.
was not
in this.
you.
Welcome, owlish mortals, to Grayson Manor.
Yeah.
It's
Host, your
You know, just
ghost host.
blame you for writing her character.
Please step this way. We seldom have visitors.
Brad Freeze, by the way,
To
doing
see
the
this
voice of the ghost
delightfully
host.
dilapidated place.
He's the son
Thanks
of Paul
anyway,
Frees, who is
we gotta
actually
get
the
going
ghost host
home.
in the Haunted Mansion.
Afraid there's
And
no
his son,
turning
Fred,
back.
consented to reprising his dad's
Do not
voice
be
for our cartoon.
frightened. Prematurely.
Oh, how did you get him?
You shall not be
I
harmed.
just asked.
But
Very sweet
you
man.
also shall not leave
Very, very
without
sweet
a
man.
proper tour of our
I mean, how
home.
did you found him in the first place?
Now,
My buddy Kevin
let us
Horton.
begin.
Wonderful!
Oh, and are you
This
excited
is
to find
most
out that he was the son of
exciting.
Paul Frees?
Come on, Chucky.
Shut up and watch the cartoon.
As you can see, the residents of this ghostly estate have been cooped up for centuries and have been dying for company.
Chucky, isn't this place exciting? Chucky!
I don't know why there's no animation there. It still bothers me.
Okay, I think we're safe here.
Also,
Chucky,
there's some scenes
this
here
must be
where
nice and
the little
fun.
wedges
I
weren't
think
put
they
in
enjoy
that.
haunting this place.
Yes, you can say we grim grinning ghosts love to come out and socialize.
We're on our way out now.
Stolen right from the mansion.
Ah! Ugh.
Whoops. What do you want? Hey, what do you know? Candy.
See?
You could
I told you
real,
this place
have
isn't
realistic
so scary.
candy in that
I
shot.
guess you're right. Thanks, Chelsea.
And thank you, Mr. Scary Ghost Man.
Not at all, my friend. Would you like a treat, my dear?
Wow!
Now I'm gonna tell you something now. They should have quit while they were ahead.
Yeah. I was telling you. Okay, you stop it here because. Oh no, I should keep going. It should be okay. So yeah, that was Grim Gritty Giblets, inspired by the Haunted Mansion for its 50th anniversary. I love this
Thank
little
you,
send-off at
foolish
the end.
mortals, for spending some time with us, and that you'll drop in again. Before we depart, please be sure to give this video a like, leave us a comment down below, and, oh yes, subscribe for more further adventures of Chucky Chicken.
So there you go. That was Grim Gritty Giblets. So let's talk about this one, huh?
Yeah. This was kind of before we
This was before
changed
everybody.
everything.
AGB says, I genuinely love this. Not even trying to be overly nice. It can be rough, but this is actually a huge improvement.
Oh
Thank you.
yeah, like
Yeah, Dr. Pistol, that was fun. It felt like a proper cartoon. Yes, thank you. Chelsea was still finding her characterization, Saberwing. Yes, she was.
100%.
Chelsea's voice was
Yeah.
legit adorable. I love it. Okay. So Chelsea was voiced by Brianna Gertzian, and you may know her from the React channel. An amazingly talented young lady. And I needed a voice that was super sweet, that was, kind. But, I did a horrible disservice by forcing her to do a slight accent. That was my fault. And I wish I could reach out to her again today and have her, come back and do voices for us, because she was just really, really, really cool. Not to say that Grishma is not doing not doing a good job, because she took over the voice and Grishma's doing a fantastic job. But there was just really something really special about when Brianna was the voice of Chelsea. Um, and yeah, I loved her voice. She did such a wonderful, wonderful job.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and
I agree to
again,
that.
yeah. We also had at the end, my little sister Danielle was the voice of the bride, and Madame Leota was voiced by our very good friend Christina Nichols, who has been in a bunch of Star Wars stuff.
Oh, yeah,
And
yeah.
yeah, very, very special. And then the laughter is all my friends and family. Excuse me, I just finished my dinner here, so it's kind of coming back up on me here. But um, this was the first time that I was legitimately proud of a Chucky Chicken cartoon that we had done.
Yeah.
All of the, like, because before this one, we did the Feathered Five, as I call them. You know, Chicken Trap, Abracadabra, Fire Hosed, Snow Plowed, and Burger Battle in that order. Um, and that was all done in 2018. 2019, I took a break for like 6 months, and then in around June, you know, the Haunted Mansion anniversary was coming up. I was like, oh my God, I really want to do something special because it's the 50th anniversary. It only comes around once a year, once in a lifetime. And, it's so funny because I had just gotten in connection with Fred Freeze, and I had made a promise to myself. If Fred was not going to do the voice of the ghost host, I wasn't going to do this cartoon, because I wanted it to be authentic, and I was just going to take it as a sign like, nope, it's not meant to be, not going to happen. But if he did consent to do it, I had to get it done. And I had to get it done by the end of the year because I wanted it out for 2019. The cartoon originally came out in December 30th of 2019, but was then taken down and re-uploaded again in March of 2020 because Laura came back and did a lot of compositing. She added, shading and shadows and just made it look 1,000 times better. And that's the final that's up there today. Which, by the way, so thankful that she did, because she just brought it to the next level with this. So I owe her a debt of gratitude. Fully animated by myself and Laura, and Imka did the scene with the eyeballs. Imka did all of the backgrounds for the entire cartoon.
Yeah.
So she is a champ and a half, that one. It was, even before the massive revamp, the glow up between this and Chicken Fights is very noticeable. Oh yeah. Chicken Fights was very embarrassing.
Yeah, it's like looking at your childhood drawings and see how bad you are.
Yeah.
Exactly, man. Exactly. But you know what? If you don't cringe at your cartoons or at your work from the past, you're doing something wrong. But when you don't look back and go, "Oh my lord, I can do so much better,"
Yeah.
then you really
Yeah.
then you're not growing as an artist.
I can't take a first look at my first short film, which is about the bird who wants to fly.
Oh, hey,
I mean, I don't know why I chose that in the first place.
It's all good. The music for this was done by my very good friend Ezra Moreno. Elias, if that name sounds familiar, Gusty Gate.
Oh.
And
Yeah.
he was he did all the music, and he was inspired by Kirk Heineke, who did all the music for VeggieTales in the first, I want to say 5-10 years of the show. He was the musical director, and he just did a fantastic job with it. He incorporated the Chucky Chicken theme and the Haunted Mansion theme, and just really did a bang up job with it. And again, characters that are in the cartoon. Obviously, we got, I
But did he also handle the songs from with Larry the cucumber?
Kurt Heineke, yes,
Oh, good.
yeah. We had actually done an interview with Kurt Heineke for his podcast, and and then Ezra and I essentially were like very close, and I asked him to do the music for this, and he consented. And he did it all, and he sent it to me, and it was absolutely really cool. It was really cool. We had a bit of a falling out, but that happens.
Yeah. Yeah. Dirk Carnage says composers are just built different. Oh yeah. With
Yes.
Mark, our new composer, he's insane. All of the stuff that he's done is so good. He actually does the theme that you hear in the background of the stream. That's the Genesis version of the Chucky Chicken theme. Yeah, Mark is amazing.
Mark is fantastic.
Yeah. I wonder if he's able to do a 8-bit version of that theme.
Oh yeah, 100%.
I'm sure he's fun. What else? So this was a love letter to the Haunted Mansion. I did not care if obviously I took all the characters from the attraction and Chuckified them. I was having a hard time trying to like pick a character and be like, okay, Tommy Turkey's going to be the Hatbox Ghost, or Johnny Jackrabbit's going to be Ezra, or who's going to be Gus, and so on and so forth. So eventually, it was just like, screw it, we're just going to do Chuckified versions of the cast, and I think that turned out a lot better.
I will say, like, the Bride really does give me Margarita Macaw vibes, though. Maybe, like, something in that design stuck in your head when designing her.
Yeah. Actually, I think... No, because Margarita had been around, because she was in Abracadabra.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So it was either her or her unused daughter / sister Annalise. We'll talk about her later. But yeah, this was a lot of fun. I really had a lot of fun with this particular cartoon, and this was the first one that I was like, yeah,
yeah,
nailed it, and so proud of this cartoon. Still one of my favorites even to this day.
Yeah, and I mean, that's all the cartoons. So
that is all the cartoons.
I'll hide this and then play the music.
Yeah. So what do you guys think?
Oh god, it's so loud. There we go.
So yeah, that was all of the Halloween cartoons. God, I can't believe it seems so long ago.
Hey, Mike, remember that illustration that Tino did?
No. Yes.
Which one?
I wonder the one with the horse.
Oh yeah.
It would be great if we make a cartoon that evolves around that.
That would be very cool.
I would love to do that.
The horsey?
Yeah.
That horse will be so hard to animate.
How?
I suppose I'm up for the challenge since
I
think I'm the only one who knows horses.
Well,
probably. Well, or at least who.
I hope you have the time to come up with the plot.
Oh yeah, we'll have time.
Horses.
Yeah, we'll talk about it later.
A horse guy.
Animating them?
Yeah.
I can try.
I mean, if you want to.
Horses are known as the most difficult thing for an animator to ever animate.
Be that way then.
Hey, let me handle it.
What is happening? I'm so confused.
I don't know, man. I'm tired.
Yeah. Or I could use that horse to
ride horses.
Dance like Michigan J. Frog.
Yeah, dude.
Wait, what just happened?
Did you not hear?
Horses.
No, I heard Michigan J. Frog, and then you just burst out laughing.
Oh, Matthew was saying that he would animate the horse like Michigan J. Frog.
Oh my lord.
Yeah, he'll get up on twos and dance.
That'd be pretty good.
Tickled you, didn't it?
I kind of like that.
That'll be
Everyone's
the ending
really
gag.
scared, and then
Yeah.
he just.
And then he just
Maybe the horse is really scary at first, but then Janice starts like whistling a song, and then the horse just goes all Michigan J Frog.
Yeah. Farnoggin says, I wouldn't mind seeing another PSA for Halloween with Chucky someday, if not for a different holiday.
Yeah.
Tim then says, you improved a lot,
Next
Michael. I'm very
PSA,
proud of you."
if someone knocks at the door and it's the middle of the night, don't open.
Right. Oh my god. We talked about doing another PSA.
Don't let
know.
your carolers bury in snow.
You're getting ahead of us there, buddy.
Sacred
That's not for
wing. Hey, don't
Yeah.
rib. Hey, don't rib Elias about drawing a bony horse. It takes a spine to do it well, and it's easy to want to knuckle gets under your skull.
Oh my god, Shaver Wings, please. Any more puns or I'm gonna have to. Thank you. Oh, thank you. That was funny. Yeah, I don't know, gang. That was a very fun trot down or trot. I guess since we're talking about bony horses, a wonderful trot. Wow. Jeez. Anyway.
Compose yourself.
I'm trying. I'm sorry.
Are you eating?
Please don't. I am. I have a little piece of bread here, so.
Oh, okay.
I would put a poll and say which one they liked better, but I think it's safe to say that Grim Grinning Giblets was. Am I going to the pungent? Get off.
Hey.
Look, I can yell at some of our fans, okay? I would pull a poll and ask which was their favorite, but I think it's pretty much general consensus that Grim Grinning would be the winner.
Yeah.
You weren't so quick about that. Do you think there's a contender for another better cartoon?
I mean, cause like the really short ones, I wouldn't necessarily call them like full on cartoons. Like I would say Grim Grinning and then the Halloween PSA for me, because Grim Grinning has like an actual story, like a beginning, middle,
Right.
end.
Yeah. What about you, Tino?
What, me?
Yeah, you. Which was your favorite?
I like the short of the at first and well, the last one, Grim and Giblets.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, Dirk Carnage says.
Zappa
speaking
Lantern.
of- Yes. Oh, Zappa Lantern? Really? You like that one too?
I liked it.
Okay.
I know
Very
it's
cool.
not considered like a full-on cartoon, but like I like it.
Yeah.
I do too. It was really fun. Dirk says, speaking of Haunted Mansion, I just remembered I learned recently Corey Burton, who currently does ghost host and stuff outside the ride, has Asperger's, and I think that's neat. Yes!
Neat.
Yes, he does. And Corey Burton, another legend I would love to work with one day. That would be just a feather in my cap to be able to work with him. He does so many character sound-alikes, it's not even crazy funny. He does Grumpy, he does Professor Ludwig van Drake, he does Captain Hook for Hans Conried, since we were talking about him earlier. He did Mr. Smee for a little bit, but now Jeff Bennett does Mr. Smee.
I love Mr. Smee.
I do too. So many voices. He's the voice, he's, you get on the tram at Disneyland, he's the hello everyone, welcome aboard the Mickey and Friends tram. He is like the 90s, 2000s voice of Disney. Like if you put in like a old Windows 95 PC game, then that was him as the narrator, which is super cool. Hello, Jaden Plush Animated Studios. Good to have you here. You missed all the cartoons.
But that's fine because you can always go
Amazing
back and
views.
watch them with us when the stream's over.
PC
this
games.
is true. This is true. So, but yeah, he was Shockwave in G1 Transformers. Okay,
Yo,
he's done so many things.
like,
Yes, Tino.
imagine like an old-fashioned Chucky Chicken PC game, like point and click.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
that'd be cute.
I love
Yeah.
those.
Those were a lot of fun. Freddy Fish and
Yeah.
Putt, Pajama Sam.
Oh yeah, my favorite Pajama Sam is I have it on
Don't
Steam.
bring that
What's it
up.
called? Why?
It's
What's wrong with
it,
Pajama Sam?
it's the only thing I think. It's the only thing that takes over my early childhood days.
You don't say.
Yeah.
Yeah, somebody
Yeah.
mentioned here that they would play like a Chucky Chicken. Oh, Chucky Chicken Hits the Road. If that was a thing, they would play it nonstop.
Chucky Chicken hits the
Yeah.
road.
Chucky,
Chicken
yeah,
Hits
I think
Like
that's
he
kind of like
like he tries to travel all the states of America.
yes, or I don't know, like I think it's kind of like Putt Putt Goes to the Moon or Freddy Fish and the Missing Kelp Seeds.
Yeah.
That's right. I'm
And
not old. I'm
that
not
Freddy
those
Fish game's
games.
about something about that spooky haunted
Oh.
house.
Wasn't there a part in Freddy Fish where like you go to the like deep sea or something?
Yeah, I think so. Sam
Well,
and
like-
Max hit the road, but with
Like
Chucky
no,
Chicken.
no, I mean a shipwreck. That's what I had in. That's the one I had in mind.
Yeah. They were in. Yeah, that's where the missing kelp treasure was. It was in the sunken ship.
Oh,
my
we should
goodness.
have a sunken ship in the next cartoon.
Maybe.
We're not doing this one first.
We have so many ideas, but we need to
Yeah.
finish what we're working on now, and then we can.
Chucky Chicken.
Imagine
crosses the-
like a Grim Fandango, but let's just Chucky.
Chucky Chicken across the road. Yeah, that's.
It's a point and
next
click game
cartoon.
where you start and then you click the other side of the road and it's done.
Dr. Pistols. I can't pick that up.
That sounds more like a mini game.
Yeah.
Dang, I had so many Humongous Entertainment games as a kid. I know. Humongous Entertainment.
Yeah,
bro.
so. Oh
They-
yeah,
they
so
were
do
the
I.
best. They were the best. No, really, I can't pick that up.
You and me on the same level.
Oh my gosh. I guess we can't go there. Let's find another way.
Mhm.
Hey Max, where should I put this so it doesn't hurt anybody?
Hey,
we
I
know or
can't
care
go
about?
there. I can't go there. This is the demo.
There's nobody but strangers out there. Oh my gosh. Remember when
What's in
Sam? Was it? I think. I remember when Sam was voiced by the same guy who did King Koopa in the Super Mario Brothers Super Show.
Oh.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. That is correct. The same guy who did King Koopa. What was his name? Oh my gosh. Hang on, I'm looking it up right now. There we go. Harvey Atkin. Harvey Atkin was Koopa, and he also was the voice of Sam, I believe, in Sam and Max.
Cool.
Oh, Sam and Max.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah. He had this really wonderful
I
voice.
love Sam.
Yeah. He was a
I mean, I
treasure.
love Max more, but like, yeah.
Oh, he passed away in 2017, so 6
Oh,
years ago.
damn it!
I know, that's sad. Harvey Atkin, what a treasure. Anyway, that reminds me of how
I
Sam's
love
VA
parishes.
Yeah, that's right. Bill Farmer is the voice of Sam in Hit the Road. Who, as Bill Farmer, for those of you who don't know, is Hop Hop in Amphibia, and better known as the voice of Goofy.
Oh, Goofle.
Goofy.
Oh, I love Goofle.
Yeah, he loves his Goofle. Anyway, I could do 2 hours of that voice. But I don't think the people would appreciate it.
Yeah, I think today's stream is probably going to be a bit shorter than our other ones.
Well, yeah, because we've gone like super duper long the past couple ones, and we've had more people. So we did start late.
Mm-hmm.
So let's keep going for a little bit more time.
Yeah.
How
long?
yeah.
We've been going for about an hour.
Yeah.
Mike.
Yes.
Like imagine, you remember those point and click games where it's just you get stuck in one part and it's like the most unbelievable solution ever. Like just never come around that.
Oh yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah. It's amazing.
I hated that, but like today it's like, oh man, I miss that.
Yeah.
I miss that game pissing me off. Sorry.
So clearly we just need to get you into a laughing fit.
What?
God, I miss when games made me rage quit.
Yeah, true. Any Sierra games? I haven't played any Sierra games, but I really want to. I really want to get into, like, I want to play all the original Gabriel Knight games.
Gabriel Knight, I'm not familiar with.
Gabriel Knight is like a mystery, paranormal, like, sleuth. Like, you play as Gabriel Knight, who is like a horror or mystery author, and he solves like all these mysteries and stuff. There was a remaster of the first game, but in the original games, Gabriel Knight was voiced by Tim Curry. And I haven't played the original ones, but I have seen playthroughs of the 20th anniversary remaster of the first game, and I do prefer the voices in the remaster. But yeah, it's a really neat game if you ever want to like look up a playthrough or anything.
You know what was a really cool game and kind of fits on brand with today's stream? Remember Jumpstart 4th grade? Haunted Island.
I don't remember that one, but I do remember Jumpstart.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
Haunted Island was and is still one of the most amazing, like, educational games. It is so dark that the Jumpstart company remade the game into something completely different, just so they didn't have to re-release the game anymore. But that's how dark it was.
That's so good.
Holy cow.
Dang.
Yeah, but it's still absolutely fantastic. And maybe we can...
want to re-traumatize the kiddies.
I remember there was this one game that I had. I don't know if I have the CD anywhere, but it was like this game where all of the Mother Goose rhymes kind of like something happens and you have to recollect and like put together all the nursery rhymes back where they're supposed to be. And it was
I think I remember something like that.
It's on the tip of my tongue.
Yeah, I used to play.
Was it a Tiny Toons game?
No, it was like its own original thing.
Okay.
Yeah,
I remember
Mixed Up Mother Goose. Is that it?
Maybe.
I'm gonna look it up.
Oh, there's one Jumpstart game is do you remember the character Mr. Hopsalot?
No.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Okay. It might be... What is this? Is this from, like, a yeah. So, it's Mixed Up Mother Goose, from 1922, I believe.
1922?
Yeah. Yeah, Mixed Up Mother Goose. That game is epic!
You mean from 1992?
Yeah, 1992.
Yeah.
I got my numbers mixed up.
Because 1922, they didn't have computers.
Nah, man, believe me, man. My sources, trust me, bro.
Have you been time warping?
It's a hell of a source.
Did I play the 1991 or 1992 version? I think it was the 1992 version.
Did it look good, or did it look like garbage?
I think it looked, it looked pretty good.
Okay, well then, probably 92.
Yeah.
because 91 just looks like, you know.
Well,
no
because there was
offense, but,
also
like,
a DOS version.
Yeah, that's the one I'm looking at. Ooh.
Yeah, because
gross.
there's the 91 version, which it looks pretty good, but I do think I
Mhm.
played the 92 version because I remember the little
Yeah.
map of the kingdom or whatever.
91, 92. That's like Windows 3.1 days.
Yeah.
They had computers back then. They were called abacuses. You know what?
You're so
You're so right. You're so right.
They have abacuses and bands.
Yes. Do y'all remember there was this awesome Disney interactive game for PC called Disney Magic Artist? Did you ever have that growing up as kids?
I don't think I had it, but I do like know of it.
That was like, holy cow, talk about the best game for anyone learning how to draw or wanting to learn how to draw or be creative. It had a whole little portion where you could learn how to draw Mickey and the gang, and it went step by step with you. And I kid you not, that is pretty close to how I still draw the characters to this day. Learning with Corey Burton narrating, I'm telling you, you know, let's draw the head, you know, and all this stuff. And that was such and the music was really cool. Such a good game. Such a good game.
Yeah.
So Disney Interactive did a very.
Can we still discuss the Jumpstart games?
Yeah.
I mean, unless anyone has any other topic that they want to talk about, but sure.
Well, you know, have you heard of that Casey Cat character?
I'm not.
Oh, right. Okay, never mind. Let's move on.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I'm trying to like remember this point and click game, but it was so weird, but I don't remember it.
Okay,
I'm
please
trying to
describe.
remember.
Fairhaven, I don't remember.
It was kind of like
Hey, listen to Tino.
alien, esoteric. Yeah. No, I don't know how to describe it really.
Huh.
Y'all remember Living Books?
No.
Oh yeah, Living Books.
Oh wait, Living Books where you like have the book and then you put the
I have
cassette
the
into
Arthur
the...
one.
Yeah, the Arthur one where he actually
Yeah,
kind of
Arthur's
looked all
teacher
weird
trouble.
and like an aardvark.
Yeah. To have the story read to you, click over here. To play
Oh.
along with
If
the
you
story,
play along,
click
to the
here.
story, click here.
Yeah. Oh my god.
I'm thinking of a different thing. I'm remembering the
Arthur tried
cassette
to.
tapes.
All
that
I
you
can
would put
remember is
in.
Arthur tried to make
Oh.
the map of Africa, and he missed out the island of Madagascar during the. During
He's like 10. Give him a break.
I would say that probably my favorite one of those was Ruff's Bone. That was, oh my gosh, by Eli Noyes. Oh, such a fun. Oh my gosh, Ruff's Bone. God, I love that game so much. The song was just a bop and a half. Maybe one day we could play it, or
Yeah, so
I don't know.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah. Bum 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 bum
Oh,
bum 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 bum.
Yeah, it's a banging song.
It's a banging song.
It's great. It's great
Nice by
90s.
Spoon. It's very 90s. Very, very 90s. Oh, so good. So good. Another one of my favorites was the Tortoise and the Hare.
Yeah.
That was another really good one. Arthur's Teacher Trouble and Just Grandma and Me by Mercer Mayer, the Living Book. Remember Little Critter?
Oh,
I love Little Critter.
yeah, I remember that.
I love Little Critter.
Yeah, they had a Living Book
yeah.
of Little Critter. Oh my
You
gosh.
know that there's a, do
I
you know
was
there's a
actually gonna
Japanese
bring it
version
up.
of that book?
What was that?
interactive book. There's that Japanese version of Just Grandma and Me.
Really?
I've never seen that.
I'm gonna look it up.
Yeah.
So fun. Well, you guys in the chat, y'all are just giving it like memory. Oh my gosh, we're just strolling down memory lane with these games.
Oh, there was a
Yeah.
Japanese version of that one. I love the
Gosh.
designs of Little Critter.
Yeah. Originally published. Oh my gosh, are they back? Now apparently they're known as Wonderful Interactive Storybooks,
Interesting.
and they're available on Apple and Google and Amazon.
Neat.
Oh, I
Yeah,
remember.
If I had
I
a
heard that.
CD drive on my computer, that'd be cool, but...
Yeah. No, like you can buy them and like on your phone and play with them on your phone.
Oh!
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, I
yes.
thought you meant like a CD game.
No, I mean, they were CD games back in the day, but now they're
Now
They
it's for all
actually
the
are-
iPad kids.
yes, exactly.
The
Oh my
kids-
god, I have to tell my
uh,
brother about this for my nieces.
Our current
Oh.
generation will never understand the days of compact discs.
Yeah. Well,
No.
yeah, no, that is true. I was trying to think, like, do we use CDs anymore even?
No,
Not really.
we don't.
It's so
We
crazy.
really don't.
It's so crazy how fast the transition from VHS to DVD
To
to
DVD.
Blu-ray to just nothing. Just we don't
Right.
even use them anymore.
Oh my gosh, I
That
went
was
to
in
go
the
get
span
it.
of like 10 years.
I can remember the
Right,
kids
Guys.
looking at the disc is like, what's that?
right.
Isn't it like an intergalactic donut?
People already do that for VHSs.
I tell you this, I went to go get a VHS transferred, to digital, and the guy said that if I wanted to put it onto a DVD, it would be $20. But if I wanted just the data on a thumb drive, it'd be like 30. And I'm thinking to myself, why is it $10 more to get the digital version? But I'm like, oh, I get it. The DVD, there's only one copy, but with the digital, it's forever, and I
Yeah.
can, So, yeah, man.
Oh,
Holy
you know-
macaroon.
Yeah,
It's
You know,
really
Chuck,
bad.
remember
I'll pick
the
that up.
game.
I was hoping for a DVD version of the Chucky Chicken pilot, along with other shorts.
Oh yeah, I'm sure
Uh,
we'll make like a whole collection at some point.
But people, I would love to do that. The only thing is, like, I would want to make it so people don't have to go to like a thrift store and buy a DVD player.
Yeah. Like we could have like both, like a digital collection and the option
Yeah.
to have it on a DVD.
maybe a Blu-ray, because
Dirk-
Blu-rays are still in.
Dirk Carnage says, speaking of old CD games, did any of y'all have Zoo Tycoon? I had Zoo Tycoon. I had Zoo Tycoon 2. I had
You
all
would.
of it. I love Zoo Tycoon, and I have Planet Zoo now, which is like the modern.
I have The
super-
Sims.
Yeah. Oh my lord, what did I did not. I had Roller Coaster Tycoon. That was a fun
Wow,
game.
Roller Coaster Tycoon. My older
Yeah.
brother plays that shit out of that game.
Yeah. Watch your language! What the hell? Jeez.
No. Oh no, I said I said shat.
Good save.
Man, I remember the
Okay.
game.
It's like even worse. Like, for authenticity,
Okay.
pass them out. And I'm sorry. Go ahead, Gino. That's my fault. I'm sorry.
Oh, I remember the game. That was the point-and-click game.
Mm.
Drown
Yeah.
God.
Round God.
Drown God.
Huh.
That
I
sounds like an
don't know, it
odd
was
name for a point.
kind of creepy.
Yeah, that sounds kind of
Yes.
creepy.
It is like super creepy. I remember like, I don't know. I just couldn't keep playing.
Round God or ground God?
Drown God.
Drowned God.
Yeah.
Oh, drowned God. Here it is. Oh,
Yeah.
oh Lord.
Super creepy.
I'm gonna look it
Drowned
up
God,
too.
Conspiracy of the Ages. That has. And by the way, y'all remember how like PC games used to come in those gigantic boxes and the discs were like
Yeah.
super tiny?
Yeah.
What
Oh,
are the
man.
size of the boxes for? Manuals?
You know what? Actually, you're
You're like
100%
collectible
right.
thing.
I miss manuals.
I do too.
Especially
Me
for video
too.
games, because they
Yeah.
used to add like concept art and fun stuff like
Yeah.
that. But then
Right.
they don't do that anymore. It's just like, yeah, here's all the warning labels.
Just download the game for like 3
Right.
hours and play.
Yeah.
You see, kids, back in our day,
Oh,
we
can
used
I
to
talk
have
about something I
votes.
hate about like the game industry?
What's up?
I hate it when people like companies copyright game mechanics. I hate it.
Yeah, like
Oh yeah,
it makes zero sense.
That is like
Right.
such a punch in the gut.
it is because. Well, I can see why they do it because they don't
Like,
want anybody.
Remember like in loading screens, like you can play a mini game in loading screens.
Yes,
That's
Yeah.
copyrighted. You can do it anymore.
that's right.
Really?
Yeah, Namco
Yeah.
copyrighted that.
Jeez.
Yeah,
And yet they don't do anything with it.
Namco is just
Yeah,
All,
they just
all companies.
copyright
are
is just like they can
right.
charge you like legal prices to like have it.
NGB
Like,
said, "Oh yeah, Nintendo just tried to copyright moving platforms. Really? Is that
What?
true?"
Huh?
Oh my lord! If they get away with that, forget it.
That's insane.
Imagine games without moving platform, like
Ditto with Nintendo's
get
copyright
more.
on sanity effects. I don't know if that's true because there's a lot of games that just have that kind of thing.
Meanwhile, Warner Brothers trademarks their Nemesis system for Lord of the Rings.
The
I mean,
new
if they did it first, they can actually kind of do it
Yo.
like, well, we did it first, so
You
it's
know,
mine.
I know. I remember back in the day when we only had Sega and Nintendo,
Mhm.
right? And it just was such a simple
Sega can
time.
do what Nintendo.
Yep. Genesis, that's what Nintendo. Hell yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, and
That was so
I
fun.
feel like the golden age of like video games was when it was like Nintendo, Sega, and like PlayStation 1.
Oh
Yeah.
man, what a time to
Oh
be
my
alive.
gosh. I'm kind of mad.
I
that
remember like oh sorry.
No, go ahead. It's okay. Go ahead.
I remember going to like a friend's house and her older brother had like a Sega Genesis, and we were like completely banned from his room, like, because we wanted to play video games, and he was like, "No, you can't do that." And so we like made up something to make him go to the grocery store, like tell him mom like, "Oh, there's no more milk," and the mom immediately was like, "Hey, you." Go to the grocery store, get milk. We'll just sneak in his room to play.
Some milk.
Yeah,
they-
I think we like actually the trash to milk sometimes. Like, yeah, never do that, kids.
Oh my gosh, Echo the Dolphin scared the heck out of everybody. Let's be real, man. Oh. Okay, you mentioned it. I have to bring it up. The very first Some Call Me Johnny video that I ever saw was his review of Echo the Dolphin. And it made me
God, I loved Echo the Dolphin.
and it forever made me a fan of his. I adore his review of Echo the Dolphin.
Hey, Michael,
Just-
can I ever tell you that the Twitter of Echo the Dolphin like replied to one tweet of mine once?
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was
That's so
like,
cool.
I'm sorry, I'm gonna like censor
Please
myself.
brag.
Like, I was like, what the f? It was Echo the Dolphin. Like, did I imagine it? And
Oh.
it replied to me like it was all a dream. Oh my god, I knew it.
Oh my gosh, I had a moment like that a couple years ago. A relative of the creator of Condorito actually commented on the picture of Chucky
I
meeting.
have so many comics of Condorito.
Yeah, because a couple years ago I did a piece of Chucky meeting Condorito, and I think it
They
was
do
like
look
the great-
alike.
They do. I did not realize that. holy cow! Like, it's kind of scary how much Condorito and Chucky look alike, but it's okay. But so yeah, but he was very sweet. And he's like, "Yeah, I love your Chucky chicken thing. It's so cool. Thank you for bringing attention to Condorito." I'm like, "Oh yeah, no problem, Bob." Like, super cool dude. Very, very cool guy.
Yeah.
I have to find that tweet actually, but oh my goodness. If you love cartoony games, then you should look back into the original Crash Bandicoot. Yes. Yes. The technology
The original
that they
Crash
used.
Bandicoot, where they pretend it's a 2D game, but it's actually not.
Look up Crash Bandicoot War Stories if you are interested. Okay.
Yeah, we'll have to do that sometime.
I am intrigued, but
Because I know that like they did a lot to like get the Squash and Stretch looking the way it did.
yeah.
And
my
they did
gosh,
similar stuff in the original
Spyro games.
that and what's it called? The one with the guy with like the weird weasel.
Oh, Ratchet and Clank.
Is
yeah.
that Ratchet and Clank?
No, Jack and
No.
Daxter.
No,
Jack
it's
and
another
Daxter.
one.
Yeah, Jack and Daxter. Because they did a lot of like
Kinda
similar
like
stuff
actual
there.
Yeah.
Disney animators to help the
Yeah,
Yeah.
especially with the lip sync. Like if you watch it, it still holds up pretty well.
Yeah, because Jack and
Yeah.
Daxter was done by, I think, Insomniac, and Ratchet and Clank was done by
And
Naughty Dog.
Yeah.
like it translated so well. Like it's just so fluid, just to jump and do shit in the game.
Yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of cartoony birds, did you know Woody Woodpecker is insanely popular in Brazil? I did.
Really?
They actually did a live-action
Yeah.
animated version of Woody Woodpecker in Brazil that then just came over to America.
And one
a
of the
couple
Three
years ago.
Musketeers is
Oh.
actually like super popular there.
Oh, the Two Musketeers?
Yeah, when Donald and I don't remember their names.
Oh, the Three
Oh,
Caballeros.
Caballeros.
Three Caballeros. Sorry. Yeah.
The Three Gentlemen in Espanol.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Los Tres Caballeros. Yeah. Naughty Dog did Crash and Jack. Jack and Crash were Naughty. Okay. My fault. Thank you. Spyro and Ratchet did Insomnia. Okay. Thank you, Engie and Saber. Appreciate you correcting me, because I'm not really that big of a gamer. I love game designs, and I would love to maybe make a game one day. Plug to Elias.
Yeah, make it. I would love to make a game. I'll make Elias do all of the assets and the coding and building everything and.
No.
And I help with assets.
No.
Yeah.
I like learning Blender
please.
actually. So
Well,
Did you learn Blender?
I've been making.
I am learning Blender slowly, but I am.
I've been learning A-Sprite, which is a specifically pixel art program, which is what I've been using. Because right now
Nice.
I am learning Godot, but right now I've been kind of focusing on like figuring out the tile mapping functionality in it, and I've gotten pretty good results. Like I know how to make an animated tile set. I know how to like give certain like physics parameters to different things and stuff, and it's pretty neat.
Yeah. Saberwing quote: "I'd love Elias to make a game for me." Thanks, buddy. Appreciate that.
You just don't like it because it's true.
Listen,
But I never mind.
I think your mic's cutting out now.
No, I was covering my face with my hands.
Oh, that's funny.
I did the sprite sheet.
You did, but it isn't aspected
Yes,
correctly.
Mike.
Oh, Michael.
Do you remember
Think
Angry
it's-
Birds did a crossover with Rio? I vaguely remember that, yeah.
Yeah, I do. I liked Rio.
I like the
Rio
first
was-
movie.
Yeah, Rio
I like
was
the
pretty
fact that the
awesome.
blue macaw is like not in danger anymore.
Yeah, the only criticism I have for that movie is that, like, the main characters, the type of bird that they are, does not at all look like the actual real-life bird that they're based off of.
Lies, it's a cartoon. Get over it.
Listen, they want all these different bird species.
They could like pick the actual colors of the blue macaw.
Yeah, like
I'm
the
sorry.
actual build of the birds is fine, but they don't look like their real life counterparts, unlike some of the other birds that they had in there, which I don't know, I thought it was lazy. But otherwise, I love that movie.
It was. From your art director, Michael, it was lazy.
Alright, jeez.
Like, everything else in that movie I thought was really good.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Except for Rio 2, because Rio 2 was garbage.
It was.
Yeah.
I didn't like it.
Excuse me. How many? Because it's hard to count count how many subplots are there in the sequel.
Yeah, there's like 3 or 4 different subplots going on,
and that's 2 or 3 too many.
Can we like not do the they're coming home and the father never likes like the husband? Like, come on.
Can we just like have a more original story?
We do have an original story in Chucky Chicken.
Well,
that's
yeah.
That's
you know what? That is about a bird. I'll give you that.
Yep.
It is about a bird. It's a bird.
It's a bird. It's a bird.
It's a bird.
And it's a bird. It's a dinosaur. So extra points.
You tell him, Tino. You tell him.
Oh my gosh.
You tell him, Tino.
Yeah.
We saw the Bambi bird. It's a bird.
Bird. God, that is so old.
Maybe it's a bird.
Listen, there are chips that look like look like dinosaurs. So
yeah.
So yeah. Because you cannot escape.
Yeah. I like. Did anyone see Bambi 2? I actually really like that movie.
I saw bits and pieces of it, but
I love that movie.
I do like for its quality.
Yeah, the animation quality is way.
I have to say, I haven't watched it in like over 20 years, but like yeah.
Jeez. When did that movie
like
come
somewhere
out?
around 20 years.
2005.
Yeah.
2006.
I don't remember.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That had Patrick
like,
Stewart as the voice
over
of the
10 years.
Really? That was Patrick Stewart? I didn't know that.
That was Patrick Stewart.
He did a really good job. You know what? I really love that movie. I thought that. Like,
listen, that year was kind of handsome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like
Don't
to see
at
that
me.
Sequel. We like. It's like.
Totally
it's like seeing Bambi trying to cope with the loss of his mother,
and like also learning to like get along with his
like
father,
a dad trying to be a dad.
Yeah, and helping his dad like get out of like his shell and stuff, and
oh my gosh,
it was a cute movie.
Yeah. Dark
Listen, when the dad is like Bambi, this is gonna be your new mom. It's like,
you remember
no,
the opening?
the betrayal.
Yeah.
You remember the opening of Bambi 2?
Yes, There Is Life. That is such a good song.
I don't, but I will take your word for it. It sounds like a.
Yeah, it starts with where it was picked up from the moment when Bambi beats the prince and and I thought, wow, you don't see a Disney sequel that starts out like that. It's at a low point.
Well, you know. I think it was a very risky move for them. You know?
To be fair, is it a sequel if it's like in the middle?
Yeah, it is more of a mid-quill.
You know, the first movie has like... Yeah.
Yeah, it was like it was like the Lion King 1.5, you know, where it's like
except for a million times better than Lion King 1.5. I hate that movie.
How do you hate Lion King 1.5?
I hate it.
No, it's forgettable. It's I felt like it's a joke. It's a joke movie.
It is a joke movie, and I mean, for that purpose, it's perfectly serviceable. The animation is great, but I hate the whole. Oh, it was actually Timon
I like Timon's
and Pumbaa.
Mom.
Oh yeah, no, I love those parts.
No,
those
don't
parts
bring
are
that
cool.
up.
Oh yeah, that part, yeah, no, but like, I did like that Timon's family, like Timon's mom.
Mhm.
She was very nice.
No,
I was
no,
like,
it's not.
yeah.
I want to pretend that sequel doesn't exist. I saw it many times, and
Okay.
I don't want to forget it.
Yeah, I like for me, everything
I
in
love
that
the fact
movie is good
that-
except for the whole Timon and Pumbaa are the cause of all these
No!
things. I hate that.
No. I wish this is not canon.
I love the fact that the
That
Lion
and the
King is
Lion
like
Guard.
the least representative of actual animals because meerkats are like savage.
Yeah,
Yeah.
If you've ever seen Meerkat Manor, first of all, highly recommend. One of my favorite.
Oh my god, I love
ongoing...
Meerkat Manor.
Yeah, it's like a documentary following this like group of meerkats.
Like a fellow maladjusted teenager queer. Like yes, I love Meerkat Manor.
Really? This is like I had mixed feelings with Meerkat Manor. It's like the nature documentary version of John and Kate plus 8.
I mean, I'd say it's better than John and Kate plus 8. But but that's just kind of how.
Part of the stream. For like 5 minutes.
Yeah. All right. So, wait. What did you say? You totally went weird there with your mic quality.
I said, "Gee, Mike, what was your favorite part of the stream tonight?" I really liked how they went on
You
about
face
Meerkat
out
Manor
of existence,
for
Michael.
5 minutes.
Mike, you are like too close to your microphone or something. I
What?
cannot understand you.
my
Garble,
gosh.
Michael, no.
Is this better or no? Is this better?
Yes.
Worse.
Yeah. I can
Well, I
can
can
tell
hear
what
you.
you're saying.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. How about now? Is this better?
Yes.
Okay. I said, "Gee, Mike,
Wear mic strap headphones next time.
I can't talk." Jeez. Okay. Never mind. The joke is done. It's over. Ugh.
Dirk Carnage says my
It's
favorite
over.
Disney sequel is Aladdin and the King of Thieves. I will say, yeah, of the
That is a
Aladdin
good
sequels,
one.
Oh, yeah.
that is a very
Oh
good
yeah.
one.
Yeah,
Listen,
One of my
like,
favorite sequels.
Aladdin's dad was like,
Yeah.
whoa.
Yeah.
You want to know who voiced that?
A 2D crush. All in
Yeah.
all, yeah.
Who did
John
voice
Rhys
it?
Davies. John Rhys Davies was the voice of Aladdin's
Oh,
father.
and the part when Aladdin almost drowns is like so tense. I was like, Aladdin, no. I was so
And
sad.
Jerry Orbach was oh my gosh, what was the name of the bad guy in that one?
To think of an Arabian Nights character.
Al Azul. Kazim.
The
Yeah, I
other
think something
one.
like that.
Wait, the
Okay, but
name-
listen, wait,
the
can we
name of
tell
the-
like how
That's it. Thank you, Saluk.
Yeah.
Thank you, Dirk. Go ahead, Tina. What were you saying?
like how dumb it is, like the power to everything you touch turns into gold.
That is
Like,
a stupid
come on.
power.
King Midas.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
It is a very dumb. Oh,
it
no,
is
but
a
that's-
stupid power. Like
but
everything you
that-
touch, like
But that's kind of the point because King Midas was a myth that like people like are super greedy, and that was his deal. Like he was so greedy that when he had a wish,
I love the fact that
Like
the
Scrooge
original
McDuck
myth
greedy.
is I love the fact that the original myth is like, well, Kid Midas touched the food and the food turned into gold. It's like, no, I can't eat anymore. And like, yeah.
right? Exactly,
Except
and then
for
he touched
gold
his
And
face.
gold
Then the
is
Americans did like the other version with the daughter because
Aw.
apparently not being able to eat is not that big of a tragedy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, jeez.
Listen, Kid Midas never had a daughter, okay? He just wanted to eat.
Oh. Good on him.
Honestly, so relatable.
Yeah. It's like, y'all, listen,
Yeah,
I'm not
just
gonna listen, I don't want kids. I just want,
A
noms.
buffet, dude.
A
All you can
buffet.
eat buffet, man.
When was the last time you went to a
Yeah.
buffet, Mike?
I don't remember.
Yeah, it's been a while for me too.
And
Yeah.
everything you can eat
Well-
buffet. Oh my god.
All you can eat buffets. The best. Alright, well, it seems as though that this little stream is kind of caterwauled out of control a little
Yeah,
bit here.
I think we should
So-
wind down. We've been
Yeah,
live
I'm
for...
sorry.
This train kinda derailed.
Well, I mean, we
But,
finished
you know,
what we came here to do.
Derailed from, we got derailed from memory lane.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, we are right off of memory lane. We are like now in the ditch of nostalgia is where we are.
Well, listen, Chad. You had a bit of everything. You had a bit like you had cartoons. You had we talking about video games. Then we talking about sequels.
Right.
You had everything.
Maybe next time we'll talk about.
You are well fed, Chad.
Fine art. That's the one topic that we never preached upon.
Well, because
nobody knows about fine art here.
Oh
I mean,
yeah.
Yes, this canvas painted white is certainly something.
Yeah. What drove
It's-
Robert Rauschenberg to do something like this?
It's white.
Vincent
Alright.
back up. Vincent probably had like a vision problem because
Well, he was also on psychedelic mushrooms a lot.
Oh well.
yeah, but I feel like he actually had like a vision problem because people have been talking about that.
Maybe.
Because he says like he sees the world the way he keeps painting his art, so like maybe there was something there.
Maybe
Yeah,
like
maybe.
aphasia or something. That's the
Perhaps.
one where you can like see
Maybe.
like
See colors.
yeah, in relation to like
Yeah, and like
Say
the paintings were
words or-
fine. I don't know why people were like so mean to him.
I don't know.
I don't know.
No, I'm
They were
just here.
fine.
All right.
I'm just here.
Shall we?
Alrighty.
Shall we end the stream?
Let's wrap this up. So, first of all, folks, for all 11 of you watching, thank you so much for hanging out
real
with us.
again.
Yeah. Oh, am I sounding bad again? Oh,
You're doing okay. Yeah. Just
Okay.
don't talk too loud.
Okay. All right. So anyway, thank you all so much for checking out. That's hard for me not to talk loud.
Yeah, or
Oh my
else you
gosh.
sound like a squawk box at the drive-thru.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, anyway, let me just do this real quick. I'm gonna adjust my user settings and.
You sound fine right now, so bring us out and then.
All right. Okay. Well, anyway, yeah, here we go. Anyway, thank you guys so much for hanging out with us tonight. If you are a fan of what we do, please be sure that you give us a like, leave your comment down below, and of course, hit that subscribe button. Also, please share this with all of your friends and family who love animated cartoons. We stream every week on Thursday, typically anywhere between 6 to 6:30. We may be starting later going forward. Just a heads up to everybody. I know we typically start at 6. Cockle-doodle toodaloo. Okay, thank you, Charlie Hard Studios. So we just a heads up, we may be starting our streams a little bit later. Along with that, thank you so much for hanging out with us. If you if you're able to and you want to, please help us over on our Patreon, or buy a piece of merch over at our Fourth Wall, or just leave us a super chat or whatever. Every little bit that you help. You know the drill, gang. Like, you get it. Also, I do want to say real quick that there are still tickets available to Chucky Chicken's Classic Cartoon Matinee at the Arcada Theater, Wednesday, December 27th. 2 shows, one at 11 a.m. and one at 7 p.m. If you want more information, we'll have more info about that in the chat or in the description. But until next time, say goodnight, folks.
Bye.
Bye.
Good night, everybody.
Good
We'll see you next
night.
time.